If I'm gonna be 150% honest with you, I don't have pants on. Okay, let's, fuck. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what it is, but you know, sometimes you just wake up and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Does that make any sense to anybody? Because that's been me all day. It's like 5 o'clock and I'm like, just bring out your camera. Just bring out your camera and just do it. You wanna know why?
Because sometimes we don't feel like doing things. Sometimes we don't feel like doing them, and guess what? We gotta do them. Like going to work. Sometimes you feel like you don't want to go to work.
Joke's on you.
You have to.
We're gonna do a Q&A. We're gonna do a Q&A. One, because I didn't really have any other idea of what to do with this week's video. I realized a lot of my videos kind of have nothing to do with nothing, nothing to do with nothing, nothing, and anything to do with anything. And I realized how are we supposed to have a bond other than the fact that I shit my pants? Okay, don't look. I have to stand up. Don't look. Don't look, you creep. Don't look. My cats are freaking out. Okay, so
I feel extremely awkward doing a Q&A video because it's like, who am I to think that I am anybody to be asked questions and for me to answer to whom?
we're doing a Q&A because at the end of the day, you don't know who I am. I don't know who you are. I'd love to know who you are. Tell me things about you. That'd be kind of cool. I asked Instagram what they want to know, and we have some different categories that we're going to go into. I'm a dynamic gal, okay? I'll give myself that. I am dynamic. I've done random fucking things in my life. Like, I was Miss Connecticut. Twice. LO fucking L. If only they could see me now. Let me take my time limit off of my Instagram.
Because I spend way too much damn time on it that I have to set my, limits.
Guys, I deleted TikTok the other day. We'll see how long it lasts. It's been 2 days. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Okay. Alright, okay. You know what? Let's just start off the bat with SOULCYCLE because a lot of my Instagram followers are from SOULCYCLE and I feel like I have a good chunk of questions around
SOULCYCLE.
So, let me give you like a little bit of a backstory. I graduated school in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh God. For those of you that do not know, I went to school for acting. I got a BFA in acting. I went to a very interesting conservatory for 4 years. That can be a whole other video, honestly. The traumas and tribulations of going to school to be an actor. Really shitty things happen, really great things happen, grateful for both of them, right? I was lucky enough to be signed with an agency as soon as I got out of college. Now, for those of you, if any of you are musical theater kids or actors trying to get out of college and get an agent, don't you worry. It is as hard as they say it is. I lasted in the city probably a little over a year. I gave myself 365 days to figure out what it is that I wanted to do with my life, because here's the thing, like, I'm not trying to end up as an actor that works a waitressing job for the rest of my life. No offense to anybody who does that. Like, I get it. I've done waitress. I get it. You make a lot of money and it's easy with hours and bam, 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 bam. Totally get it. But I just didn't want to get into that, especially in New York. So I worked at a yoga studio. That being said, I want to tell you guys about my first SOULCYCLE experience because I think it's pretty special. There was a SOULCYCLE studio literally upstairs. So after my friends, they were like, go, you should go to SOULCYCLE. And I'm like, fuck that. I have no interest whatsoever in sitting on a bike. But here I am going to my first SOULCYCLE class on the Upper West Side. And it was the most challenging, stressful 45 minutes of my entire life. Like, of my entire life. I remember looking around the room and seeing all these different people, all these different ages, and I'm like, what the actual fuck
is this place?
I couldn't do it. It was so hard. The music was so loud. It was so dark. And this instructor just kind of, sometimes twerking, sometimes teaching, sometimes on the bike, sometimes off the bike. End of class comes. I go out, exposed to the horrific scent of New York City after I'm gasping for air. Honestly, I just start bawling my eyes out, like hysterically crying my eyes out. And then I was hooked. I know that is like, but but it was something about just not being able to do it, not really understanding what this community is, and having that kind of emotional and physical release after random 45 minutes. I was shook. I think this was the first time in the quote-unquote real world where it felt something very similar to acting.
So
that's how I got involved in SOULCYCLE. Something's in my fucking eyeball. Guys, do you think that you can fight in like 20 minutes? If you don't have a cat, you don't understand. So let's go to the fucking questions. 10 minutes later. Oh, my first question. Can you follow me back? Next question. How long have you been spinning before you tried out to be an instructor for Soul? So I was almost 2 years in. 1 full year of being a rider and then 1 full year of working front desk. So it really wasn't that long. Next question. What is your favorite move on the bike? For those of you who have never been to SOULCYCLE, we do a lot of choreography on the bike. Switches all the time, but obviously forever it's a double tap back body roll. I think it's the sexiest thing in the whole world. I feel like I'm in a music video where you're just kind of like slow motion, like. The hardest move, oh Jesus, the whole thing. My God, I've been doing it for 3 years and I still think it's the hardest thing in the whole world. Runs out of the saddle. Runs out of the saddle and holding him for a really long time. Next question. All-time favorite theme ride, go. Absolutely not. How am I supposed to choose? I still think that Disney ride that I did at a 4 p.m. on a Sunday downtown, not the first one, not Disney Channel movies, Disney Channel original movies, that was the best ride that I've ever experienced in my whole life. I feel like this could fall underneath SOULCYCLE about who is my favorite musical artist. This is like if you were to ask me what's my favorite movie.
I'm very expressive and dynamic, okay? So my different moods like different people.
My like go-to person right now is Sabrina Claudio. I love everything about every single song that she has ever made. I don't know what it is. It's like aesthetically just makes me feel so good. It gets me in my feels. Her voice is stunning. I would say Black is like another rare artist that I don't really play a lot of in my classes. And if we're going to get like, you know, this is about me opening up. Max Richter is actually one of my favorite musical artists ever. If I'm not even gonna, just go and listen. Maybe smoke a joint and listen. SOULCYCLE chapter closed. Next. This is not a question, but every now and then I think about how you're a certified clown. God damn it, I wish I read these before I started making this video. I am a certified clown. Yes, I am trained in a original red nose clowning. I am certified in it. It was a huge part of my life at one point, and I hope to have it be a part of my life again in the
future.
But right now your girl needs a little break. But yes, I am a certified clown. Let's see, what is your favorite quarantine hobby that you picked up? This is a hard question. I think that there's a lot of pressure, and there has been a lot of pressure to develop new habits or new hobbies during quarantine. It's always changing on the day that I'm experiencing. Like, I haven't fucking read a book since the Twilight series. Since the Twilight series. Are you kidding me? I was in, what?
Fucking 8th grade, 9th grade.
I haven't read a fiction novel in so long, and I've read like 5 or 6 this year. I'm fucking reading. I'm activating my imagination. I'm getting lost in these characters and people's stories, and it's great, and I feel challenged, and I have to look up words. Hashtag learning. So that is my favorite. That is my favorite hobby. Reading. Oh God. Explain your dating life.
Both my ex-boyfriends watch my YouTube videos, so this one's gonna be a little interesting.
My dating life has been extremely complex and exhausting and complicated. I'm just in this whole headspace of like, get the fuck away from me. Absolutely not. Thank you, but absolutely not. I'm in a very transformative place right now where I know that I need to be alone, and I know that I need to say fuck you to every male that looks my way. Unless, of course, Joe Jonas. What was up with that picture that you posted of you singing? Oh God. Your girl wanted to be the next Hannah Montana. So this is the picture that they're talking about. That was when I moved to California for a couple of months over the summer in Burbank, and I attended the School of Pop. I'm almost positive the director of School of Pop is in jail. Mom.
Yeah, no, what?
Is the director of the School of Pop in jail? The other guy, all right, so what is he in jail for?
I feel like the other guy did end up getting arrested, and we learned about that later.
Yes, what were they arrested for?
Scamming people.
Okay, bye, love you.
Bye, love you.
So basically, long story fucking short, my parents spent a lot of fucking money, and a lot of kids, we all spent a lot of money. A lot of us went and attended that place, and they put on a showcase. So that picture was from my showcase when I sang Hallelujah by Paramore, and it was absolutely tragic. I will never forgive my voice teacher for believing that I could hit that note when I just couldn't. Anyway, I gotta poop. I'm back. So now that I've pooped and we're not having another traumatizing experience, we are gonna end this video, this fun little Q&A. This is my first Q&A. I had a couple more questions, but like, I'm not trying to make a 20-minute video. I gave you a little inside scoop of my life. I hope that this was entertaining for you. So that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up, for watching my videos, for putting up with my shit. And I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. I hope that you follow your dreams and that you remain true to who you are, because you will get places when you do that. You're not gonna get places acting like somebody else, okay? Not today. Kitties, you wanna say bye? Venus wants to say bye. Bye. Should they subscribe? I feel like they really should. They should subscribe, huh? Okay, bye guys.